What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. So, this one here, y'all, it's gonna be rated R, man, because it's just what I learned, man. I learned this on Cypress, y'all. I learned about chicks through pimps and thugs of the time on Cypress Avenue. But there's one incident that stood out to me where I just took it all in. And I was about 15. But we're going to talk about that after I give y'all the story. Now look, what I see now is dudes sweating chicks like mad, B. I be like, damn, he's sweating the hell out of her. You know what I'm saying? I just be laughing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times chicks don't want to be sweated, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they like you to be a little bit nonchalant. So the reason I laugh, because back in the days, how I learned is, like I said, when we moved to the third floor next door to Pete, we seen everything. And the street dudes was always outside. And it was always some fine, bro, fine, bad chicks. Now, you know who can vouch for me on what I know about chicks? Is Eddie Robinson and Flagler. They can tell you. I know when I tell you a chick is bad, bro, she all of that. It be all of that. So all I know how to talk to anyway. The rest of y'all, I be like, nah, y'all doing too much. But anyway, every time I seen these bad chicks and I seen them dudes, they wasn't paying them chicks no mind, B. And I'm like, huh? What the hell? And this is what they say. That's why I know this video. I ain't even worried about monetizing. I don't even be monetizing. They do it for me. They be like, I be hearing them talking about, man, fuck that bitch, man. I'm like, damn, what the hell did she do? You know what I'm saying? But every day. It's like I'm in jail anyway, so I was just looking out through my jail cell window, which was my window in my room. So boom, I'm watching every time. And I say at the time, I was like, what? 10 years old, 11 years old, just looking out the window. And then I noticed like months later, him and that chick could be together. And then maybe a year later, he done got that chick pregnant. And I'm like, yo, he was just saying for all that time, fuck that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bugging, not understanding. You know what I'm saying? And it happened with most of them dudes out there. They was like that. You know what I'm saying? And they was out there hustling too, but they was like, man, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, it ain't like they had a whole lot of chicks because they was out there hustling. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it, bro. Let me tell y'all something. It was about the money back then, B. It was about the money. Dudes wasn't studying nothing else. Get the cash, B. Get the cash. All the rest of that come later. Why you think they became so big? They weren't studying chicks. They weren't studying none of that. Even though they had chicks or had a chick, they weren't out there chasing chicks, man. Dudes was out there chasing mills. You know what I'm saying? Thousands. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. I think I was like, at this time, this is after my pops left, and then I was outside. I was like 13. And then around 14 years old, there was this party that went on. And there was this dude who was a hustler. He was a thug, dude. I forgot his name. I think he was from Millbrook Projects, but dude hands was big. I don't know if any of y'all was around, let me see, around 85. It was around 80, 84, 85. You know what I'm saying? I was like 14. It was 85. There was this dude from Millbrook Projects, B. I mean, not Millbrook, Mitchell's, my bad. And his hands was huge, bro, and he knew how to fight. You know what I'm saying? He was thugged out. He was a hustler. He just got out of jail, too. So y'all might even know more at around 85. So whoever know, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But dude had big hands, and there was this bad chick out there. And, yo, I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And I was at her. And he came to me. He said, yo, man, don't sweat her. And instantly, I knew what he meant. And I just, boom. From that point on, I never sweated a chick, B. And he didn't say it in a bad way, you know what I'm saying, or a threatening way. He was like, yo, man, don't sweat her, man. You know what I'm saying? But he was a thugged out dude, but he knew what I was doing. He knew what I wanted to do. But I was young, you know what I'm saying? And he was a little bit older than me. And he was like, yo, nah, man, that ain't the way you get it. He ain't say it like that, but the tone of his voice, you know, as I got older, it's stuff stick with me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, okay. I got it. And then I had left the party because I was processing all of that. From that point on, bro, I always been like that, B. Ain't never sweated a chick, dog. Never. And there's a reason why. Because he taught me something that men should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And men shouldn't be doing. Because he knew something about women that I didn't know at that time. That most time women don't like to be sweated, bro. They don't want you sweating them, B. And I see a lot of you dudes doing that. Y'all be eyeing them hard, man. Y'all be damn near salivating. You know what I'm saying? I be like, he ain't getting nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because, you know, even a thugged out female don't want to be sweated. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you all out in the front, all in front of everybody with all this sweating her. You know what I'm saying? She might like another dude, might like you, but like the other dude more and don't want him to know what's going on. Here you go sweating her in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, for real. It's just real talk, y'all. This is real talk. Talk to females. Talk to a pretty female and ask her. And don't even come at her like you want her. Just ask her if she like to be sweated. See what she tell you. O&B signing out. Peace.